What's going on, guys? This is Joey Young coming at you with an update on the Mini S. I guess this is part 3. It's been about a month since I've been doing this immersed version to try to carpet it in. If you guys don't really know what the dry start method is, it's pretty much you use saran wrap or some sort of covering. You can use CO2 into it as well, but normally I just kind of go like this to get fresh CO2 from the air, once every other day or something like that. And then you mist it, and the plants will grow just like that. So it's been about a month that I just kind of let it do its thing. I would say the growth has been a little bit slow. It hasn't fully carpeted yet. I would say another month before it actually does. Just from experience, I've grown these, for a while now, and it takes about 2 months before it actually really takes off. But I'm kind of a little impatient, so I'm going to skip the last month and just start flooding the tank, and we'll let it grow submerge. I don't mind growing submerge. But yeah, the growth is definitely very small, but there is a lot more that it needs to fill in. But anyways, we're going to flood the tank. All right, guys, so I'm filling up the tank. I'm just using the Aqua Lifter to fill it up just because the substrate in here I have is very shallow, and if I pour any water in here, it can just basically just fly up. So I'm going to do this for a little bit up until like around here, and I start pouring the rest manually in. But yeah, so while this fills up, I guess talk about a little bit about the plans for this tank. The livestock, I'm going to keep probably a few amanos in here, maybe like 2 or 3. Just to keep the algae control down. I was thinking about autos, but we have autos in the other tank already, so I'm trying to change it up a little bit. As for the fish, I'm going to be putting a beta in here, so it's going to be a beta tank. It's going to be pretty sweet. I used to have a beta in the past, and I love those things, and decided to get another beta. I already kind of named it. My wife named it Dragoon. You'll probably see it, when this thing's up and ready. It's a pretty badass beta, to be honest. Paid a little bit for it, but that dude looks freaking sweet. Anyways, I'll probably show him later. He's actually been with me for probably the last 2.5 months or so. So he's been doing pretty well. I kept him, in a quarantine tank for a while. And you guys haven't seen him yet, but I have. And yeah, so he's going to definitely go in here. I'm going to let this tank cycle once it gets filled. I have a small little nano filter for the beta. I used to have a canister in here, but the canister filter flow is a little bit too much. So I'm going to use this, hang on the back, going old school. This is supposed to be pretty low flow for a beta tank. So this could be the filter. I know obviously you don't need a filter for a beta, but I want to keep a couple mono shrimps in here, so need some sort of flow. And then for the carpeting plant, it's just going to be the Monte Carlos, and I may do something else that's going to be pretty sweet if it works out the way I kind of imagine it. But you'll see it in the next part. But yeah, so we'll let this fill up, and we'll get this this guy going. I finally got the tank all filled up. I got the filter going. The flow in the filter looks like it's pretty decent in terms of flow rate. I'll probably play with the adjustment to see how slow it can go for the fish and stuff. But right now I'll probably just kick it up so that I can just pick up, you know, whatever debris and stuff that needs to be filtered out. But yeah, probably another 2 weeks the tank will be cycled. You know, it takes a little bit of time. I do have some sponges from the other tank that I can just toss in here to speed things up, and I may do that. But I might just let it run for the 2 weeks so that these plants can kind of transition a little bit better. And you know, we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, this is the update on the Mini S. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace.